There's the process part of quality, which is the manufacturing, planning, the quality paradigms, the systems and QMS. There is the lab investments that you make, the skilling of the people, the making sure that the plant heads are responsible, quality people, making sure that there's alignment with the regulatory, making sure that supplier audits happen, and there's a customer feedback mechanism in place. But I guess at the core of this is the culture that you build in the organization. And a zero tolerance on quality pretty much has to be the standard for anybody in our kind of an industry. Quality is no longer, USP. Everybody globally expects the quality to be of a certain standard, and the differentiation is more in terms of product benefit. Now for us, the zero tolerance policy pretty much is relevant across the organization, more so on quality. But the quality head has got carte blanche in terms of any decision making related with the product. And that becomes very important because a lot of time there are P&L pressures that the business exerts. And unless and until you empower the quality department in making the right choice from a patient perspective, you are susceptible to fall into a quality trap. Now, one of the analogies we use in our organization is that wrong side driving is a crime. And the gist of it is that in quality, you cannot afford to take any shortcuts. You have to make sure that the word jugaad in the context of quality is a bad word. And as this percolates across the organization, you see quality, or a paradigm focus on quality across the organization. There's of course the entire sort of process framework, which I think all the industry leaders are already aware of, and that is put in practice on a day-to-day basis. But one of the other things is also that you need to continuously keep on skilling the quality department. There is a lot of new stuff that keeps coming, a lot of new lab equipments, a lot of new testing equipments. And at least from our perspective, the quality head has got a carte blanche and a blank check in terms of making investments that make sure that we put in the stringent or the most stringent processes in place. The other thing is that keep the incentivization of your quality department away from the P&L of the organization. So as much as the rest of the incentives or the bonuses of the organization are dependent on the plan numbers, the quality department is clearly just measured on their KRAs, because you do not want that any short-term decision making that they do under the pressure of a business requirement impacts the organization. The second thing I'd focus on is that you need to commit yourself ahead of time, and commitment to a regulatory framework helps you in also ensuring that your quality processes are streamlined. So in our case, we made sure that we committed ourselves to the US FDA and to the EU MDR regulations. Now, just because there was a significant amount of investments that went into these accreditations, it impacted the quality, because not only does quality play a very important role, but quality also ensures that the benchmarks that are required at an organization level to adhere to these kind of norms, are sort of implemented, and you are able to get there. So this again becomes very, very important. For us, we've got 7 plants across the country, and the plant head reports into the quality head, who reports to me. And for a lot of smaller organizations, we sometimes see that they mix manufacturing with quality, and as they are in the process of growth, they start putting the manufacturing head also responsible for quality. I think that's a again a cardinal sin. And right from day one, you need to keep quality as a separate function that reports straight into the CEO, and that has responsibility to the patient at large, and not so much in terms of alignment with the rest of the organization in the sort of P&L delivery. So that sort of framework helps us as an organization to be continuously focused on quality and be at our toes all the time. And any decision that the quality department makes, is sort of prevails over anything else in the organization. Many times we've let opportunities pass by from a product requirement perspective because quality was not satisfied, and we are fine with making those sacrifices.